Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Kim if you're new here. Thanks for stopping by. Tonight's video is going to be an Aldi haul with prices and some meals that I fixed with some of the groceries that I purchased from Aldi. I'd also like to give kind of my 2 cents opinion about Instacart and Walmart Plus. Now I got both of those things, Walmart Plus last November for $49, and I got Instacart. I tried it a couple of times with some promos, and then I got Instacart here just in the last 2 months for $22 for the year. That was also in another promotion. I just kind of like to kind of give my 2 cents opinion about what it's like to have your groceries delivered to you. I was and have always been and will always be kind of a control freak when it comes to grocery shopping. I love produce, as you've probably noticed in my videos, so I love going in to the produce departments and looking all the produce over and trying to find the best. I will buy blemished produce or whatever, or mushy produce and stuff like that. There's uses for that as well. But when I want bananas, there's a certain type of banana that I can eat. I prefer them a little bit on the green side. My husband prefers them ripened. And when we buy stuff like zucchini or summer squash or whatever, we prefer smaller size versus the big monster size that I would rather just grate up and use for bread or muffins. And so there's a few things that, lettuce, I would never let somebody shop my lettuce for me. I often, 90% of the lettuce I look at is yellow or mushy. So, and then it depends on where you're getting your items from. One of the Aldis that I shop at always has everything just great and everything stocked up, and another one of the Aldis is always out of everything, and their produce department does not look good at all. So as far as comparing the two, I'm definitely going to stick with Walmart Plus. I don't think I've had but one time where something wasn't quite right with my order. Other than that, I am thrilled with Walmart Plus. I like their early morning deliveries. I like to wake up and get going with my day and have my groceries for the week delivered by 8 o'clock. I like their pricing. Like I said, I got it at $49. As far as if you receive something that you didn't order, you can keep it. If you don't receive what you ordered and stuff like that, then they'll obviously they'll refund your money back. They're pretty good with the pickers, the grocery pickers. Always pick, I do order my produce through them, and so I've had some really good experiences with them, and the drivers are exceptional. So very, very pleased with Walmart Plus, and I would see myself going with them for as long as I can. As far as Instacart and that, there's been about 5 or 6 different instances where items have been received broke, or the produce is spoiled, and it's been the first time trying to get money back from Instacart for something went pretty good, and the second time they want pictures and they want different information, and while I understand that, it's just been kind of a pain. So I don't foresee, unless they would give it to me as a freebie, I don't foresee, because of the Aldi store that I have to get my groceries from with Instacart, that I would renew with them. So that's just my 2 cents. If you're interested in trying out either one, I would definitely recommend it. It's nice sitting in your home, not putting the wear and tear in your car or dealing with all the people in the store, and that, especially during holiday times, to just have your groceries delivered. This isn't an ad or a sponsored video. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you again next week. Okay, here is an Aldi haul. So I ordered a delivery. So I got a 2-pound bunch of red grapes for $5.96. Those are organic. The ones that I did order, these are the actual substitute, were $4.96, and they were not organic, and they were only 1.5 pounds of them, and they were gone. I got some, I got to look at, because they don't give you a receipt, so you have to go online, and I got a page down here. So let's see. I got the chicken bratwurst again. My husband loves that. So $4.99 for the chicken bratwurst. I got a loaf of bread, which is cheaper than Walmart, for $1.47. Grade A large eggs for $2.89. Some mild cheddar cheese, shredded for tacos. Normally I don't buy shredded. I buy a block, but they did not have the block, believe it or not, so they gave me the substitute that I said was okay, and that was $3.95, $1.93 for the sliced mozzarella. And I believe that's all that I have the prices for here. Let's see if I can page up and get those frozen. I decided here a while back, if I can't buy things fresh at a farm stand, I'm just going to buy them frozen, and I'm going to buy them from Aldi. So I will have the prices in the description. But I bought frozen butternut squash and frozen sweet potatoes to add to our ratatouille, which is going to be a regular every week meal from here on out. So I will put this away and show you the rest. And the rest of the haul from Aldi were 2 apples. Those were $1.36 a pound, so I got 2 of them. These peppers were $2.39 for a 1 pound bag of, like, I think they're mini peppers. The peaches, which are pretty big, I hope they soften, were 56 cents a piece. The cucumber was 99 cents. I asked for a bag of avocados that would have had them each be 69 cents, and I ended up with the little ones. I think these are the mini ones, but I'm not 100% sure. And so at the 60 some cents, they were like $3.39, and these ended up being $4.19. So a little more expensive, but that was something that when you do order online and that, or do Instacart, you can communicate with the person that's doing the shopping for you and let them know if, yeah, okay, because I wanted them, I need them for salad this week, so I paid a little bit more. And the carrots were cheaper than they are at Walmart. 2 pounds were $2.19. If I was going to do it at Walmart, it would be $2.52 for 2 pounds. And the tomatoes are $1.48 at Walmart, and I got these for 99 cents today at Aldi. And this is Monday evening's supper meal, so I didn't have any left of the ratatouille. My husband took that to work, so I'm making, I don't have anything but tomatoes and zucchini left, so I left in the crisper and that to use up. So I went ahead and chopped up some zucchini and tomatoes, so I'm cooking that up, and my hubby's sausages, and then soon I'll be making some omelets. I had a wonderful commenter this morning give me a tip about putting some of that ratatouille or just diced up veg inside an omelet, so that's got me thinking, so I'll be making an omelet. Okay, there is my omelet. Let's see if we can take a peek. Have that stuff in there. Really like this Pioneer Woman fry pan, skillet. Very nice, cooks everything evenly, every bit of it's evenly cooked. Whereas most pans I've had, no matter how much I pay for them, don't do that. So yeah, I'm very under $20. Pioneer Woman. And this is my husband's spinach omelet. So I had a little bit of spinach left over, so in it went. Okay, and this is my husband's supper tonight. So he's going to have a serving of this homemade potato salad, and then he's got 2 hamburgers tonight on potato buns. So got some of that great Aldi 85.15 hamburger and some nice fresh buns. And then I'm starting ratatouille for Tuesday night. So it's been a busy day. Tomorrow will be busy, so I'm just going to do some supper prep, and it should be ready to go on top of some rice come tomorrow. And this is Tuesday evening's supper, so I've got the ratatouille going. So we've got eggplant and zucchini and summer squash, and then these kind of cube-like things are sweet potato, all these frozen sweet potatoes, and then I've got my tomatoes thrown at the end. So I already took them out of the freezer, cooked them a little bit so they weren't frozen any longer, and then put them in a bowl. Peeled the skins off the tomatoes, cooked those a little bit, put them in a bowl, and then I did all the zucchini and onions and all that kind of stuff, cooked it down, and then I just add these back in at the end so that they don't get all mushy and disappear into the rest of, and eggplant as well, the rest of the mix. And then I've got chicken sausages, which are also from Aldi, and the water for the rice. And then I thought we'd have a side of, as if we don't have enough vegetables, broccoli. And then dessert is going to be apple pie.